Take a closer look at these images and find the correct old-school Disney castle. It's this one. If you got it right, I bet you've seen a lot of Disney movies. Subway is the 6th most profitable fast food chain. The first one is, of course, McDonald's. Can you guess the correct Subway logo? Yeah, it's this one. LG with a dot or without? Yeah, of course the logo has a dot. Can you find the correct Sprite logo? Here it is. Great job! Are you a gamer? If so, you're bound to crack this one. If not, well, try your best. Yep, did you get it right? What's the correct Discord logo? Yeah, it's this one. No antenna. It's not Reddit. What's the correct house arrangement on the Hogwarts coat of arms? Only true Potterheads will know. It's this one. Did you get it right? Another question for gamers. What's the correct PlayStation logo? It's this one. Great job! Especially if you have no clue about gaming. The most popular browser used by people worldwide is Google Chrome. As for Opera, it isn't even in the top 3. But I bet you know the correct logo. That's the one! Another shout out to coffee and donuts fans. Can you recognize the correct logo? It's this one. Can you figure out the real Nutella logo? Right, here it is. Can you recognize the one and only Shell logo? It's this one. Was it tricky? Pizza lovers, what's the correct Pizza Hut logo? That's the one you need, guys. This one can be used as a "How old are you?" test. I'll remember that "uh-oh" sound forever. Millennials, which logo is correct? This one is the original ICQ logo. It helps you out almost every day. But do you really know Wikipedia's logo that well? Which one is correct? If you got it right, you have my absolute respect. Moving on. What's the original Olympics logo? It's this one. What's the correct Skype logo? Yeah, right. It's this one, of course. What's the correct color arrangement here? Yes, it's blue at the top and yellow at the bottom. Microsoft Edge is considered to be the best browser for Windows, but what is its correct logo? It's this one. Any gamer knows it for sure, but others can give it a try too. What's the correct Dota 2 logo? The one over there. Back to the 2000s when all girls were obsessed with this feline. What's the correct Hello Kitty logo? It's this one. Can you find the right Pokemon? This one, of course. What do you say here? That's the one. I know it's level impossible, but give it a try. Listen to your intuition. What's the correct logo? It's this one. If you guessed it right, you're a real pro. I'm having some hardcore flashbacks here. Sesame Street has been running since 1969, so it's been around since your parents were little. We know it all too well, but what is the correct logo? It's this one. 123 Sesame Street. Very easy to remember. What is the correct Ralph Lauren logo? You got it! However fancy iPhones and Apple OS might be, Android still owns about 70% of the market. So what's the correct logo? This one here. I know. Switching colors is a hard game, but you see it so often that you can just trust your instincts to pick the right one. Yes, this one right here. You got it. What's the correct Walmart to go shopping at? Can't confuse this one with anything else. What's the correct logo here? Here it is. Amazon started out as a garage bookstore in the 90s. Now it sells almost everything, and everyone knows it. So can you find the correct logo? It's this one. What's the correct Huawei logo? This one right here. The ancient Olympic Games were staged in Olympia, but the first modern ones were held in 1896 in Athens, Greece. This one's tough. What's the correct logo? This is the one. The voice, left or right? What do you say? It's the right one. Snickers is the best-selling candy bar in the world. What's the correct logo? This one here. eBay often helps you out, but can you find its correct logo? Yeah, it's right here. What do you say about this one? 7-Eleven? Here it is, of course. Paramount gave us so many cool movies, and you've seen their logo hundreds of times. Not for too long, though. Was it enough for you to spot the correct one? This is the one. There's just one mountain. Can you find the correct Puma logo? That's the one. What about Adobe? Can you spot it? It's right here. Here comes a trickier one. What do you gotta say? Gotcha. It's this one. Whether you're a FIFA kind of person or the Sims kind of person, you sure have something to thank Electronic Arts for. What's the correct logo, by the way? This is the one. Skoda is a Czech company, and at first they were producing bikes. Now they make cars as well. What's the correct logo? Here it is. Shazam helped you find that cool song so many times, but do you remember their logo? Here it is. Here comes your language study buddy, Duolingo. What's the correct logo here? It's this one. Google Drive is up next. You use it all the time. Just trust your gut. That's the one. Can you spot the correct Flickr logo? Here it is. Hasbro was founded in Rhode Island by three brothers in 1923. At first, they were selling textile remnants. Now, they sell toys and games. What's the correct logo? It's this one. Your Uber is here. Make sure to pick the right one. Here it is. The game is getting wild. Sorry. If you don't know, just try to guess. This is the one. Even if you're not a hardcore Minecraft player, you must know because it's just too popular. Can you find the right logo? It's this one. What's the correct NBC logo? Yeah, it's the one on the right. What about Levi's? This is the one. What's the logo of The Incredibles? Yeah, from that cool Pixar movie. What's the correct logo? This one. You're my hero. Me. I'm sure you'll get this one right in no time. Oops, I thought the Oreo logo was a bit more curved. Now we'll find out how often you watch MTV. Apparently, I watch it often enough. It took me a whole minute to figure out the difference between these two. Have you noticed it? The correct logo is the one on the left. A green heart or a red one? That is the question. The real logo that reminds me of this delicious flame-grilled chicken is on the left. Wow, this one's pretty tricky. Now I'll be sure to remember what the logo of my favorite pizza place looks like. Unfortunately, I'm more of a tea person, but what about you, coffee lovers? I knew it was this one. So how often do you visit Taco Bell restaurants? Let's see. The correct logo is on the left. What's your favorite web browser? If it's Chrome, you won't have any problems finding the correct logo, right? Well, hope you got it right. Let's play with colors, shall we? What's the correct little logo? Most of the letters of its name are blue, with only the I being red. Now I think you simply can't get the McDonald's logo wrong. Yep, it's the one with its middle part not touching the ground. One of these logos seems off to me. Which one? And the correct logo is the one on the right. Can you recognize the correct Wendy's logo? That was kinda tricky, but I picked the left one, and my guess was correct. Something's off with one of these logos, but you'll have to puzzle it out on your own. Yep, Citroen has 2, not 3 upward-facing arrows on its logo. I guess I need to do my laundry more often. This way, I'd know the correct logo for this washing powder. Green at the top, red at the bottom. Got it. Another producer of yummy stuff, but which logo is correct? One trip to the kitchen and I found out that the logo on the right is the one Cadbury uses. How often do you go to Aldi? Let's check. The correct logo is the one on the left. It's all about colors and donuts. The correct logo of Dunkin' Donuts is on the left. Do you like creating and sharing short videos? Then you must know which TikTok logo is the right one. Did you pick the one on the left? Then you totally nailed it. I use this messenger often enough to know the correct logo. And you? No, really? I was sure it was the one on the left. Can you figure out which one is the correct NASA logo? I see. No yellow. Got it. I'm sure this one is going to be a piece of cake for you. Which Mercedes logo is correct? This one. Good job. Do you know what the Rolex logo looks like? This crown is the one we need. One of the most popular drinks all over the world, but which logo is right? The one on the left. How often do you eat burgers? Let's find out. It seems I should treat myself to burgers more often. Another tricky question for coffee fans. Which Starbucks logo looks real? It's the one on the left. Now the Lacoste logo. Which crocodile belongs here? Right, the crocodile on the left looks too spiky to decorate your polo shirt. The next task is really tough. Which is the correct PayPal logo? Look, the first part of the word is darker than the second. KFC and its logo. Do you remember which is the one? It's the logo on the left. Look at the apron and the stripes on it. Hey, what's going on? This test is getting harder and harder. The correct logo is the one on the left. If you've ever rented an apartment on Airbnb, you probably know the company logo, right? The logo on the left is the correct one. How about another car manufacturer? The correct Honda logo is on the left. Social media fans, use your superpowers. Who would have thought? I'm definitely not an Insta person. A tiny twittering bird, but which one is on the Twitter logo? Yep, the one on the left is too fluffy. Just two circles, but I'm sure you know it, and you probably have one. It's MasterCard. Does this one ring a bell? Gamers will know instantly though. This is Xbox. Moving on, what's this sign? It's Toyota, a popular Japanese car brand. Do you still ever watch TV? If so, you should have no problem recognizing this one. It's Cartoon Network, a TV channel. What do you think this is? I have a thing for Japanese cars today. It's Mitsubishi. Moving on from car brands, what is this company? It's Chanel's logo. By the way, Coco isn't Chanel's real name. Her real name is Gabrielle Chanel. Coco was her childhood nickname. When you see it, you know you'll definitely enjoy the next 2 hours. What is it? Of course, it's the Warner Brothers logo. So many great movies. Looks very familiar, but what exactly is it? It's Sprite. It's the 5th best-selling soft drink on the market. This one is way harder to recognize, so I'll give you a hint. It's a soft drink too. Yeah, right, it's Dr. Pepper. It's the 6th best-selling drink, going right after Sprite. Another way to spend a great evening. What is this company? It's DreamWorks. What about this purple logo? It's Yahoo! I don't think there's a person out there who doesn't know what this is. It's Hogwarts logo, the school of witchcraft and wizardry from the Harry Potter universe. Back to our non-magical world. What's this company? It's Amazon. The company started out in 1995 as a garage bookstore, by the way. Do you know what this is? It's the PlayStation logo. Does this one ring a bell? It definitely should. It's Monopoly. Also, for some reason, this game has thousands of special editions. Huh? What's that song? Ask Shazam. Even if you're not a gamer, you can probably recognize this. It's The Sims, a life simulator game that was a real hit in the 2000s. It's a new logo, but I think you must know it by now. It's Meta. It's the new name of Facebook Incorporated. They own Instagram and WhatsApp too. Not as popular as Facebook, but you might know this app, or ask someone from Gen Z. It's Discord, a messenger. Originally, it was used by gamers, but now there's more users building their communities of interests. Okay, what's this? Yeah, I'm back to car brands again. This is Ferrari. Can you recognize this sign and to whom it belongs? It's Wonder Woman. If you're a traveler, you know it all too well. It's Airbnb, an online marketplace for lodging. It's a bit old school, but still everyone's favorite. That's Discovery Channel. It's pretty hard, but you know it very well, I'm sure. It's Walmart. What do these two letters stand for? It's Baskin-Robbins, a worldwide ice cream brand. Even without the name, it's still recognizable. So, what do you say? It's Doritos. A tricky one. I'll give you a little hint. It has to do with clothes. It's Jack Wolfskin, a German manufacturer of quality outdoor clothes. Not so mainstream, but you've seen it a million times. That's Nestle. You must love all things luxury if you have one of those. That's Rolex, a Swiss watch designer. Can you recognize this logo? That's Tommy Hilfiger, an American clothing brand. What about this one? It might seem hard, but I'm sure you'll know it. That's Nintendo Switch. What does this O stand for? This is Opera, a web browser. For fellow oldies, this brings back so many memories. It's ICQ, and if you're from Gen Z, it's a messenger. That's what we used in the olden dinosaur days before Discord, or even WhatsApp was invented. What is this panda bear? World Wildlife Fund, or WWF. That's an international non-governmental organization working on preserving wildlife. You should know it well if you travel a lot. Toblerone, known by many as the airport chocolate. Do you know what this company is? It's the logo of the World Health Organization.
Level. Easy peasy. Both apples are half eaten, but which one is eaten the right way? Ah, I see. I start eating apples from that side too. Can you figure out which one is the NASA logo? Aha! No yellow color around the blue meatball. Got it. A little twittering bird, but which one? Yeah, because the one on the left looks too fluffy. Do you know what the Rolex logo looks like? This crown definitely looks more natural. The crocodile on the left or the crocodile on the right? That is the question. Right. No wonder I thought the crocodile on the left looks too bumpy to decorate your polo shirt. I'm sure you'll deal with this one hands down. And of course, the real Adidas logo is on the left. I won't give you any hints, but I know the answer. Nee, 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 nee. Told you so. This is a tough one. Gotta go and check my wardrobe. Or is it cheating? So, Puma's big feline is jumping to the left. Good to know. Something is off with one of these logos, but you gotta puzzle it out on your own. Yeah, Citroën has 2, not 3 upward-facing arrows on its logo. This one is simple. I didn't even have any doubts. I guess you need to do your laundry yourself to know the right logo for this washing powder, huh? So, green at the top, red at the bottom. Got it. So, which logo looks more familiar? The famous car manufacturer opted for the first logo. They both look okay to me. So, which one? Less red, more blue. I see. Level? Tricky. It's a pity I'm more of a tea person. I knew this one looked more familiar. Well, I'm not an expert in gas and oil, but I might know the answer. And I was right. This one is indeed tricky. Now I know what the logo of my favorite pizza place looks like. Do you know which logo this famous electronics company has? Oh, it was a lucky guess. The difference between these logos is tiny, but one of them is wrong. The one on the left represents the world-known software and computer manufacturer, Coca Cola or Coca Cola. And the answer is Coca Cola. Just kidding. The first logo is the correct one. Yummy! I'm sure you'll get this one right. Uh-oh, I thought this logo was a bit wavier. Now, we'll find out how often you watch MTV. It turns out I watch it often enough. They look the same to me. Oh, I see the difference now, but it's too late. Duh. Red, white, blue versus red, white, blue. Tough choice. If you pick the logo on the left, you're absolutely right. I'm not sure about this one. Do you know the answer? I knew the logo on the right was the one. Social media fans, use your superpowers. Who would have thought? I'm not an Insta person. Ha! I've used this service often enough to know the right logo. It's the one on the left. Level mind-boggling. Wow, they weren't kidding about mind-boggling. Okay, the right logo is the one on the left. Got that? Do you like making and sharing short videos? Then you must know which TikTok logo is the right one. Did you pick the one on the left? Then you totally nailed it. How often do you eat burgers? Let's check. It seems I should treat myself to burgers more often. Oh no, colors again? Wow, that was a tough one. You mean I had to keep in mind the color of his bow? Apparently, I'm good at distinguishing colors. Was your guess correct? Can you spot something odd in this image? Yep, this little guy is just a wannabe. Will you be able to find the fork that's different from the rest? Here it is. Its tines are way shorter than those of its fellow forks. How long will it take you to find the glove that doesn't have a pair? But of course, here it is. Wow, that was fast. Now let's make it trickier. Which snowflake is lonely? Exactly, this pretty one in the center. Try to spot the rubber boot that doesn't have a pair. Here it is. You must have an eagle eye. Is there an imposter among all these X's? Yup, it's the letter Y. Have you just pressed the hard mode button? Okay, which lion is different from the rest? Right, this king of the jungle is missing one ear. Can you spot a sunflower among all these buzzing bees? Ah, here it is, hiding in the corner. Which avocado is different from the rest? This one. Look at its stone. It must be in love. What's your bet? Is it ava or cado? And now the real game starts. You see most of these logos every day, but how well do you really know them? Do Do you recognize the logo of the world-famous producer of electronics? The left one looks much more natural, and no wonder, it's the correct logo. How often do you order stuff from Amazon? Let's see. If you pick the right logo, it must be often enough. What a tricky task. These logos look almost the same. And still, the correct one is the Netflix logo on the right. Think hard and tell me, where could you get a yummy sandwich? The correct logo is the one on the right. If you see the other one, you should probably refrain from entering that subway. Now, which is the correct YouTube logo? No cheating! The left one, of course. Which card do you use to pay at your local supermarket? The one on the right, of course. I'm sure this logo is familiar not only to avid coffee fans. The left one is the real Starbucks logo. Who hasn't seen a room of their dreams in IKEA at least once in their life? But which is the correct IKEA logo? It's the right one. Now tell me, how many hours do you spend watching TikTok videos? If you answered that the real TikTok logo is the one on the right, you probably open the TikTok app at least once a day. One of the best snacks out there, but which Pringles logo is the one you see on the box? The mustache guy doesn't have that much hair. The logo on the left is correct. Level up! Which of these guys do you see when you buy your Pringles? Absolutely, it's the one on the left. Let's see if you tend to take pics of literally everything around you to post them on this social media app. The real Instagram logo is the right one. Heh, you must be a real Insta person if you got that right. I'm sure you'll recognize the Pizza Hut logo in no time. Yes, you pizza lover. And of course, it's the one on the left. Okay, we've determined that you're a real fan of pizza, but how about sports? The correct Adidas logo is on the left. And how extreme is your sweet tooth? Will you recognize the real Chupa Chups logo? I knew it was the one on the right. Which of these is the real IBM logo? That was a tricky question. I chose the logo on the right, and it was the right choice. How about this seemingly endless source of knowledge and wisdom? What's the real Wikipedia logo? Yup, it's the one on the left. If you watch MTV often enough, it won't take you long to find its real logo. Yup, it's the right one. How about these logos? Tricky, huh? The real Costa Coffee logo is the one on the right. Now, this question is the trickiest of them all. Which is the correct brightside logo? Huh? I hope you watch our channel often enough to have picked the light bulb on the right. And, always stay on the bright side of life. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.